Hi, my name is Caitlin, and welcome back to another episode of the Busy Bee Podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to have a productive summer. And it's something that every student has. We all have breaks, summer breaks, long breaks, stuff like that. So how can we turn that long break into something that can actually help us? So let me start off with what's the actual definition of productive summer? So in my eyes, productive summer is, if you split it apart, productive in my words is doing stuff that will help you in the future. For example, you studying is productive because it's helping you in the future for a future test, or you cleaning your room so you won't trip over anything, or learning how to cook is a productive hobby because in the future you will know how to cook food. So in my eyes, that's the definition of productive, is doing things that can help you in the future, or also keeping yourself busy in the present time. So it has to relate with your present self and then your future self. And then summer is a season. So combining those two, productive and summer, a productive summer, is keeping yourself busy in the summer that can also help you in the future. And I know that summer is in a lot of kids and students' eyes, is a time to relax. Like, oh, I just got done with a bunch of school. Like, I need that time to relax. But think about it. On average, our summer breaks are probably at least 2 months, depending where you live, depending what school you go to. But that break, a lot can happen in a single day. You could get so much done in a single day. Rest is important, but are you going to be resting for too much straight going on your phone? And will that help you? Logically, no. So, in this episode, I'm going to be saying ways to have a productive summer this summer. Signs of you not having a productive summer, and yes, we're all going to have not productive days. We are humans. I am human. I am going to have not productive days. So, some signs of that could be scrolling a lot on social media. It could also be, what am I doing? I'm so bored. That concept, I'm so bored, is crucial to unproductivity because you're not doing anything in that moment and you don't know what to do. Your mind is scattered. What should I do today? But knowing that you have a big break of summer break, that is good to have productive opportunities to help yourself in the future, help yourself in the present. All those things are really, really big, especially with a long break, especially for students and teens. So, starting your productive summer. First, you need to have a routine. I know every day you wake up, hopefully you brush your teeth and wash your face, get dressed. Those routines will help you a lot in the future. You don't know how many times where people, including myself, I've done this a couple times, you wake up and you go on your phone and scroll until noon. And sometimes I would get in the habit of washing my face and I would just wake up and go downstairs. And that was not really healthy of me because I would soon to break out. I would feel so oily. So you need to have that routine, and it would actually help you future. Washing my face helped me calm down and it would help me wake up. So those routines is really crucial. The routine starts your day. And it doesn't have to be a morning routine. It can be an afternoon routine. Those routines will set you up for the rest of the day, will help you your future. And set a goal for yourself. In the summer, you have a long break. So much things can be accomplished. It could be make sure it's a big goal, not a small one you can accomplish today. So, for example, a big goal, I want to have a summer reset. I want to focus on myself. I want to make sure that I'm loving myself. I'm having fun with my life. And not a small goal oh, I want to go mini golfing. Oh, I want to go to a trampoline park. All those can be done are small goals, but the big goal is the big idea that at the end of summer you want to reflect and be I accomplished that big goal and it helped me a lot. At the end of the day, you want to be like that. write everything down. We tend to do more things if we actually write it down. It could be an everyday to-do list. It can be a calendar book. I have a huge calendar book that helps me, like, literally organizes my entire life. Like, for the next 2 months, I know what I'm doing each day, each hour, at which place. It really helps you. And it can be me writing it down on a book. It could be Google Calendar. It can be on your phone. But having your plans, your to-do list every single day, it will really help you. You can even just open a notebook every single day, which I do, and just write the date and to do and bullet point a bunch of things you want to get done or a bunch of things you have to do today. For example, today on my to-do list, it was record the second episode podcast. I needed to practice some soccer, and today I have to go to work. So all those things, just write it down, because you're more likely to do it if you write it down than just to keep the thought in your head. And we're humans, we're gonna forget, and it could get lost in your head and you're not gonna end up doing it. So organizing your plans, your things to do, even your routine, having, like I say, routine is important, but sometimes routines are hard. Like, sometimes I would not want to get out of bed and wash my face or get out of bed and change out of my PJs. Writing down your routine, sticking it on your mirror, will most likely help you. It helps me a lot. Get the routine straight and do what you're able to do. And summer, it's a long break. Have a bucket list. This is something more fun, more low key. You can decorate it. I do this. I have a long bucket list on everything I want to do. It's not the big goal. It's like small goals I want to accomplish in summer. Big goals, I write it down somewhere else. Like, this summer, I wanted to, as my big goal, I wanted to spend more time with friends, because I made a lot of new friends this summer. I mean, not summer. I made a lot of new friends this past school year, and I want to hang out with them outside of school, and it's something I really want to do. And I also want to get better at my fitness with sports. Those are the big goals that I can accomplish all through summer. Like, I can work up the way all through summer. Small goals, some things I put on my bucket list was go mini golfing, definitely. I want to go paddle boarding. I want to go to a fair. All those small things I can accomplish. But then the big idea, the big goal is something I will reflect back and look and be like, did I accomplish this at the end of the summer? So a bucket list is a really great way to do things that you want to do, like, in general. It doesn't have to be the big goal. And then a daily reflection. Every day I go to sleep and I usually read a book. That's part of my routine. But look back to your list, look at how many bullet things you actually done, check them off, and which ones you didn't do, and think about why you didn't do it. For example, for me, I usually have a lot of things unchecked because I'm either busy with other things or I'm just unmotivated, which is not a good thing. Like, the other day, I really wanted to practice soccer, and some things, like the weather, it was raining outside, so I couldn't do it. But I realized when I reflected, I was like, I could have brought the ball inside, do small things so the ball wouldn't go flying. So I could have done that. Or, like, I need to walk my dog. Like, it's the small things that I could have done, but I didn't do because I was just feeling unmotivated. I'm like, oh, I don't want to, or I just couldn't. So those small things, think about that and see how you can turn that around, because there's always a way you can do it. And then I usually put it to the next day on my to-do list because I just want to get it done. Having that feeling, that motivation feeling to get it done is crucial, because if you don't have that motivation, then you won't end up doing it. And that starts with either writing it down or organizing it on a calendar book or on your calendar. It all starts from there. And you might be wondering, okay, you're telling me all these things, how to be productive, but what can I actually do? So here are some ideas to stay productive. Cleaning. Cleansing, cleaning. It can be either your environment, yourself, cleaning a pet. So cleaning is important because in your environment, having it clean keeps everything organized. It will keep everything in shape, and it's something I struggle with, honestly. So one of my things I wanted to do this summer was summer cleaning. And it's like cleaning my desk, cleaning my room, cleaning my bathroom, all that stuff. I just want it to be clean because I know the importance of cleaning and why it's good to be in a clean space. but I honestly don't do it. So this summer, that's one of those things. My big goal was to get better at that. Enhance your social life. Summer, you have a big break. There's no test to think about unless you're in college. You past school year, you probably have made some new friends, or you have friends, or you have friends you haven't seen in a while. Like, for example, I have so many other friends in other schools I haven't seen in so long. So, summer is a good opportunity to enhance your social life. Be out there, meet people, catch up. It's a good break, and people is one of those things where we're surrounded with 24/7. We we depend on people, we need people, we laugh with people. People is a good part of our lives. So make sure you hold those friendships, cherish them, and bond that with them. So summer is a good opportunity to do that too. Connect with nature. It depending where you live, if summer is like the hot season usually where everyone, or usually in the United States where I am, is summer is like the hot season. It is the hottest of the year. The sun is out. It is bright. The pool is open. Ice cream shops are open. Those things. Summer is a good time to be outside. I know it's hot sometimes. I know it can be crazy hot, especially depending where you live. Um, Depending where you live, it can be crazy hot. Staying inside is good, but connecting with nature, going outside, breathing the air, and not stuck in your home air is can be really good for you. For example, I wanted to walk my dog more this summer because over the school year I'm so busy with homework, sports. I just couldn't walk my dog, and I feel bad because it's my dog. It's like a brother to me. So I wanted to. One of my smaller goals was to walk my dog more often, which I'm slowly trying to do. Another good productive thing, like I talked about, was having a routine, but like having that set routine. So for me, my routine is different from the summer to from school year. Because school year, obviously, I have to wake up much earlier, do things much faster. Summer, I can be more relaxed, but I want to make sure I keep a productive routine, like making sure I don't wake up at 3 p.m. I will still wake up in the morning a little bit later, but my routine is usually not checking my phone right away because I actually saw this video on Instagram, and it was like if you wake up and you check your phone right away, you will be more stressed and tired throughout the day. And it's because you wake up and you check your notifications, and all those notifications come to your brain, and your brain is still waking up. So having all those notifications, those scrolling, all the videos you're watching, it just slows it down, your brain down. And maybe you don't believe this, but honestly, have you ever fell asleep in a movie or you're scrolling and you're getting tired even though you didn't do anything? Sometimes the phone and like social media can bring us down. So waking up, so this was a good routine for me to have during school year was waking up and not checking my phone. I would go straight to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth right away. And this was good for me because I felt it. I was more awake and I didn't check my phone till like I got downstairs or I was about to leave for school. And it was good. And I started to break this habit during the summer because I'm like, oh, it's summer. It's fine. I don't have to go to school or anything. But it's honestly a really good habit to have because in the summer still I'm doing stuff and being tired and stressed is not the way to go during even though it's summer and we don't have school. So that's one of the habits that I have in my routine. Another thing to do this summer is impact a person's life. Um I feel like as going through school and like you learning to communicate with others, helping others, I feel like this can be really fun yet important. You could go volunteering. It can be as simple as paying for the person behind you. This is something I really want to do. I actually put it on my list. Paying for the person behind you when you're getting Starbucks or boba or something. That can be really effective on you, can make you feel better, and it also can affect other person. So, impacting person's life can be really good, especially because it's productive because you're also helping your future. You're making yourself a better person. You're learning to help others and you're learning to care about others too. And it can be as simple as someone you don't know. And that mentality we need because we're surrounded by new people every day and having that people person personality to just be kind all the time is important. I wanted to end with, of course, focus on yourself. Summer, we have long break. We spent a whole school year through exams. I remember I was this past school year, I was studying nonstop. Every day, get home, I would get ready for practice. After practice, book open, I would be studying for my exams. And that was really stressful. I was sometimes on the verge of tearing up. And summer is also a good way to relax. Being productive doesn't mean you don't have to relax and be stressed. Productivity can be as simple as spa day, caring for yourself. You're helping yourself, you're helping your future self with your skin, your cleansingness. That it can be also productivity. Productivity could be also just organizing your Google Drive. That's what I do weekly. Sitting there on your computer, organizing Google Drive might not be the fun, and you might feel so lazy doing it because you're just sitting there. But it will help your future. And I'm not saying do that for 5 hours straight because you're just sitting there. It won't be healthy for you. I'm saying that the little things that you might not think are productive can be a productive, especially your routine. Waking up and just sitting on your phone, that might not be productive. It depends on whose eyes you're looking at. But just thinking about that, know that little things can be productive, such as watering your lawn every morning or feeding your dog because it's helping your dog's future. So knowing that, think about what you do every single day in the summertime and things that you want to do, and you're scheduling it out and how you're organizing it, and take that and think about how it can help your future, which is a productive summer. Thank you so much for watching this episode and trusting me with your time. Please subscribe if you want to see more episodes like this, and thank you.